Welcome back, survivors! This is Vane, the all-new, latest, and greatest survival, horror, zombie, action game. It's new, it's in early access on Steam if you guys want to check it out. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to start a new game in this. I'm just going to go with like the default settings, and let's jump in and let's get started. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, so I've got my character created here, and I have to admit the hair options and the beard options look pretty jank. But I've selected my beginning, like, stats. I chose athleticism and strength, and they seem to be very helpful in the early game. Oh, and lockpicking, that also seems to be one of the most helpful skills. Strength affects your melee damage. Agility affects how much you can run. And, of course, lockpicking affects, lockpicking. We're also going to pick Thief, I think. I like this extra lockpicking and sneaking here. And you start off with most things start off with some sort of melee weapon, but I kind of like the crowbar. I have played this for a little bit. A few hours in single player and a few hours in multiplayer. We're not going to pick any of these negative traits just because I'm not familiar with them yet, and I wouldn't know how to combat them quite yet. The game is very new. It literally just came out in early access, I don't know, like a week ago, so we're just kind of playing it by ear right now. And here we are. We're starting off. We've spawned in a small bedroom. I guess this is our house in the apocalypse, or at least where we wake up. And you start off with a few skills because I selected agility, lockpicking, and strength. I'm going to have some skill points for every 25 levels you get. You get to pick a perk for that skill, and it allows you to, increase various skills or learn different traits based on the skill. So for instance, strength, you can get the big back perk, which allows you to carry 50 extra pounds, which I'm going to pick up because that is extremely useful in this game. It's a ton of looting in this game, and you guys probably know how much I love looting. Let's see, lockpicking, I am going to go with muscle memory to increase to level that faster, because the faster you can get to level 75, the faster you can lockpick everything in the game. I have not seen anything with a lockpick level of higher than 75. So I'm going to go for that. And then in agility, I'm going to go for something that affects my running. Let's see, less tired while sprinting is probably what I'm going to go with, because you do run a lot in the game, and at least until you can find a vehicle that works. So this is a very... Oh gosh, I'm fast. I wasn't expecting it to move quite that fast. I guess it's because my agility's high. But yeah, this game has so many items to pick up. Like I said, there's so much loot, and virtually everything I found has a use in some way or another. Like, say, this parcel right here. You can't use it directly, but it is a package, You can unpack it, and, well, I got nothing that time, but sometimes you can get different items. I see here's our first lock. Let's go ahead and pick that lock. It's very easy on lock picking if you spend the points early and get that lock picking skill unlocked. It saves you a lot of time and effort. Lock picking is a thing. This game is extremely detailed, though. Speaking of the shower right here, let's see. Let's open the door. You can get in the shower and you can wash yourself. Smell is a thing in this game. The zombies can pick up your smell if you stink or if you're carrying, like, rotten food on you. So that is always a concern, is your smell. So, oh, there's a lot of food in here. Bag of fries, juice, water bottle, lime. I'm going to go ahead and drink some of this juice. To get hydrated, that's what I'm looking for here. And the bag of fries, you kind of need to cook everything else. So let's loot this really quick. Food is a concern at the beginning of the game. After a while, I found once you start being able to grow your own crops, food isn't as much of a concern, but it's always something you want to be on top of. Oh, detergent. I just picked up detergent. That is something we're going to need later when we wash our clothes, because our clothes can start to smell. It's very detailed in this game. All right, we picked up a couple of weapons. There, a baseball bat, a cleaver, spatula, spoons, and a whisk. Now, most of these aren't very high damage, as you can see, but the baseball bat is good, and the crowbar is good. Both of those can do a lot of damage. The crowbar also doubles as a can opener, and if you don't have a can opener, you can't eat the canned goods. So I'm going to go ahead and add that baseball bat to my hot bar, so now I can switch between them quickly. Let's continue looting this kitchen here. Vegetable broth, that's good for cooking. There's so many recipes. I'll give you a quick look here. So many recipes, and this is without learning any of the recipe books, finding any recipe books. There's like schematics all in the game. There's recipe books to learn to unlock even more recipes to cook. Uh-oh, I hear our first customer here. We've got friends. We have got zombies. We've got a few, it sounds like. Ooh, a gun! Yes! Our first gun and a cell phone. Nice. That's great find first off right at the beginning of the game. The zombies are breaking in. I better take care of that before they hey there, buddy. How you doing? Say hello to my friend. Yeah. So zombies, there are walkers, crawlers, and runners in this game. So you have the traditional slow walkers like these two guys are. You have crawlers. Oh, that's a runner. Ah, I heard him. And then the runners. So you always got to be on your toes. And see this broken glass. I could jump through this window, but if I do it while this glass is broken, I have a very strong chance of getting a deep wound, which I already have. Deep wound. So let's put a bandage on that. I unfortunately don't have many healing items, but if you clear the glass, then you can jump through, usually. Okay, it's not going to let me. But I should probably search these bodies for clothes to see if they have anything useful. I'm just going to take everything for now, and we'll store it all and sort it all a little later. Garage. Let's check the garage. Hopefully we can get a car. Actually, I've not found many cars in garages. They're usually parked outside. This one does not have one. It's usually like the industrial-style buildings that have the cars in the garage. That's most everything useful in this area, I think. An antidepressant, that might be useful later on. The TVs work if there's power hooked up, so there is power in this game. You can control the settings on how quickly the power and water goes off, but it's basically like right at the end of the apocalypse. So power still works. Oh, matches, that's good. We'll see if we can cook with those. So power's still on, water's still on, and it eventually goes out based on your settings. I don't have... Oh, tools. We need tools. A saw. Nice. Crosscut saw. You can use those for various things. Cutting up wood, breaking down materials. Let's see. A rotten marshmallow. I'm not going to carry any rotten food because I don't want the smell. You can use it to make compost, but I'm nowhere near that point. Cast iron pan. That's very nice. And a map. We will need the cast iron pan to cook with, so I'm going to grab that. And let's continue on. I'm not sure where I'm at. I do have a cell phone. Let's turn it on. Oh, it is already on. Let's pull up our map then. All right, so we are on the eastern edge of this town called Saranac. It is a pretty good starting place. Actually, it's any of them are good in my opinion, depending on where you go. I've explored most of the map. They all have their ups and downs. I am going to actually head back into town, though, and look for a car. There's several cars, and there's a car dealership somewhere along this road that we should look for. Let's see. That's actually a pretty good spot to loot. It might have something in it, but I don't see a car. Right now I need to focus on cars. There's cop cars down there and school buses. That's a school, and it's going to be crawling with zombies, so I'm not quite equipped for that. Actually, now that I think about it, let me put that pistol on a hot bar so that I will have it in emergencies. I only have 5 bullets. And the zombies are, of course, attracted to sound, so if you fire a gun, expect a lot more zombies to come. You can get infected. In fact, my scratches, that cut, does have an infection. You will usually heal from those, especially if you take an antibiotic. I am in excruciating pain. I didn't notice that. I do not have any pain medication. Oh, the first aid kit might have something. Let's open it. I got some antibiotics and some hand sanitizer, so nothing that I need. I should have been more careful with that runner zombie who ran up behind me. But right now I'm focused on getting a car. That's one of the first things we need to get around and movement much faster. Let's see if there's a car up here. House, no car. Oh, got another runner. Die, zombie. Sneaking up on me like that. How dare you? I'll let you off with a warning, ma'am. Let's see. No cars around here. Alright, I gotta find a car. That's, like, priority number one. It makes traveling so much faster, and it's kind of dangerous to be out at night. The zombies spawn a lot more at night, so we need to get a car and find a place to stay for the night. Most any house will be fine for the first few nights. As long as it's got a bed, we can sleep in advance time. But we will eventually want, like, a secure place that we can defend. That place is not bad. It's got 2 stories. It should have a bedroom upstairs. Believe it or not, I have... Oh, there's a car. I have found a house that did not have a bedroom in it. It's like, who builds a house without a bedroom? I don't know. Money. I got some cash. You can use the cash in, like, vending machines and buy snacks and sodas and stuff. These are charging stations. That'll be useful to remember where this is at. We can charge our batteries here. This is a convenience store, so this is going to have food and drinks in it. But what I'm more interested in right now is this car. Oh, it's not locked. Nice. Can we... There is no key in the ignition. Unfortunate. Notepads, we can scrap those. I'll just grab that stuff. First car, strikeout. Oh, backpack. That's nice. Those allow you to carry more weight, so we're going to equip that. Keep moving. Main focus is a car. I could get food, but I'm not hungry right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty. I've got a little bit of food in my pocket. I've got a little bit of water, so I'm good. No keys in this one. It's kind of rare. I won't say it's rare, but it's kind of rare to find the cars with the keys in them. Usually you'll have to, resort to hot wiring them, but I don't have any gloves right now, and I'm liable to get electrocuted if I try to hot wire the car without gloves, so we're not going to do that. Let me check and see if there's a car in this building. No, just a zombie. Moving on. Let's see. No cars there. I actually think we're coming up on the car dealership soon. I don't remember exactly where it's at. I just know it's on this main road right here. No, this is the graveyard. Yeah, we got to be careful around here. Naturally, it's a graveyard. Oddly enough, you can dig up graves. Like, you need a shovel. I don't know why on earth you would want to, but it's a thing. You can. In fact, most everything in this game, if you can think of it, you can just about do it. It's a very detailed game. They've added so much, especially for it to be an early access game. And I think it's only made by a very small team, like 2 developers or something. They've done a really amazing job, in my opinion. The game runs really well. It doesn't, there's no real hiccups or snags. It hasn't crashed on me at all, which is a lot more than I can say about a lot of other games. Let's keep moving down the road, see if we can find a car, though. Oh, of course, and right as I say that, I come up on a gas station. If we had a car, that'd be the place to get gas. But there should be a couple cars in the parking lot. Oh, there's a little utility vehicle. We could check it. It might have a key. Oh, I can't jump because I've overexerted myself. So yeah, there's a truck, a van, another truck, and this utility vehicle, the big truck back there. Let's see if this has keys. Come on, keys. No keys. Crap! We need keys! Doesn't anybody leave their keys in their car? Oh, we got a friend here. Let's see if they want to play. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, shoot, he's a runner. Nope, 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 nope. My wound is never going to heal either if I keep getting hit. There's tons of loot in here. We could probably find a battery. Nope, no battery in the battery shelf. But we should check for some tools. Pliers, scissors, very nice. All the basic little tools you need. Ooh, a schematic to make scissors. all the little tools you need in this game, this is some of the best places to find it, is in these warehouses. An air pump to refill tires. I think there's like an oil change place around here. Yeah, like this right here, or dirty oil storage. So I think you can change oil in cars. I haven't driven a car that much in the game to find out. A truck key. A key for a truck. Yes, 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 we found a key. All right, sweet. So what we need to do is take that, and we need to find it here. And I thought there was an option to... Oh, this one doesn't have a key fob to press. Some of them have a key fob that you can press and, like, you figure out which car it fits. This one does not have a key fob, though. It may be one of these back here. One of these big trucks. Oh, there's 3 more vehicles. Unlock. It's this truck. Nope. No key in the ignition. Insert key. We got a car! Or a truck, as it is. Alright, it runs. It's got 50% fuel. I say let's take it. Let's ride. Let's go. This is nice. Hey, we're off to a great start. It was 5:30 p.m. We've already got our first vehicle. This is not a bad way to start. I'm going to find a spot to hole up for the night, though. Actually, oh, you know what? I don't have a jerry can to fill it up with fuel. You can't just... I don't think you can, anyways. We got a friend here. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to pump gas here. Yeah, you can't... You need to fill a container in your inventory, so you need a container. Any container will really work, and then you pour it into the fuel tank, wherever it is on this truck right here. You would fill it... Oh, I can when I'm close enough. Fill tank from gas pump. There we go. All right, so we'll fill the truck up, so we've got plenty of fuel. And if we want, there's even maintenance you can do to the vehicles. If you come around to the hood here and open it up, like you can see the durability or the wear on all the items in the vehicle. So, like our brakes are kind of worn. We got one tire that's kind of worn, so we could go take it off and repair it. We don't have the skill for that yet, but what we'll more than likely do is go take parts off of other vehicles to keep ours running. You know, so if we find a vehicle that's not running or doesn't have a key in it, we can scavenge some parts off of it. Die, lady, die. All right, I got to be careful of this glass. I don't need any more wounds right now. Clear that out. We might as well grab a little bit of food while we're in here, because this is going to be another convenience store. Let's grab some Cool Ranch chips. Cream of chicken soup. All right, all right. Magazine shelf, nothing there. Let's see. Let's check this. The tobacco stand. What does it got in it? Cigarettes, of course. All right. Well, we're good on that. We got some cigarettes if we need it. Let's see. Some cereal, some more chips, some chocolate. I like dark chocolate. Chocolate chip cookies. Who doesn't like those? Pick the lock to that. Oh, this is the cooler, right? Yeah, I probably shouldn't have left my truck running. It's making a lot of noise out there. Some gin? A soda? All right, we got some drinks. Is there any food back here? A soda can? I don't really need drinks right now. What I would rather find is some food. Canned peas. That's what I'm looking for right there. A candy bar. Corn chips. Oatmeal. Peanuts. And this game has oatmeal, biscuits, a fajita kit. Oh, hello, sir. Pardon me. Just don't mind me. Just robbing the store there. Let's get on with it. Let's continue down the road and do some more searching for a place to sleep for the night. Ideally, I would like to move up north, but for tonight it's getting dark, as you can see, so we just need to find a place. I know there's a really good spot on this road. I don't remember exactly. I think it's further up this way. There's a really good spot that has like a kitchen and a bed. Oh, there's the car dealership I was talking about. All the cars, so we can come back there for parts and probably find more vehicles if we need to. There's a police car. Actually, that's a really good building if that's what I think it is. Let me shut this truck off. There's like a tackle shop around here that has bow and arrows in it. I think this is it. Nope, this is the courthouse. I don't know what's in here. But there is like a tackle and bait shop around here somewhere that has like bow and arrows. I'll have to keep an eye out for it. It may be that one. No. I don't know. I don't know. Carry on. Jump back in the truck. We'll keep looking. My wounds are healing. If you look up at the top left there, that is my health bar in that red. I am healing, but it is quite slow. I'm still in severe pain because I never found any painkillers. That house right there might work if we don't find anything better. But, oh, this might be the place I'm talking about, the bar and grill. This is a really good spot. Yeah, a lot of people like to make their base here, and I did in my single-player world. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is a great spot. We'll sleep the night here because I'm familiar with this building. But then we'll move on. Like I said, I would want to move north because I'm fairly familiar with this area. I'm not as familiar with the north, and I want to explore it and find out some more about the game, you know, learn some more about the map. So this place, the reason I say it is great is, for one, it's got tons of things you can scrap and loot in here. It's got a kitchen. You can scrap all these tables and chairs and get all the scrap items out of it. Nails, you need tons of nails in this game, that sort of thing. All these chairs, if you have the right tools, you can scrap those. Like, I cannot scrap this. I need a heavy hammer to scrap that. But back here, there are coolers. There's a kitchen with a big refrigerator. Tons of food. Let's see. Can we turn on the lights here? Oh, wrong one. Which one is the lights back here? There we go. So there's a walk-in cooler that is locked for some reason. Let's unlock that. I don't think there's anything back there. Nah, just some shelving. But if you notice on the right, I get cold when I'm back here, so temperature is a thing in this game. It gets hotter, it gets colder based on what you're wearing, based on the time of the year, the season. There's tons more stuff back here we can scrap. One thing we need to keep in mind, though, the lights over here, the zombies are attracted to the light and the sound we make. So at nighttime, I'm going to go ahead and start lowering all the blinds just so that we don't have as big a footprint, so to speak, and we don't attract any unwanted attention at night. Now, if I had the right materials, I could block up those windows, but I don't have any of the... I think it's cardboard you need to board up the windows, or at least block them so that you can't see. Now, if you had wood, you could actually board them up, the windows and doors, but I don't have any of that stuff yet, and I'm not going to live here permanently, so it's not a big deal. Let's just go ahead and close all the blinds, so at least we should attract a little less attention. There's a stove back here that we can cook on, and we did find that cast iron pan, and we've got some food. So I'm just going to kind of throw everything in here and see what I can cook. If there's anything I can cook. Seared meat, I can cook that. That's all I got? Wow, okay. I can make coffee if I had some water and a pot. Eesh, we got a bunch of stuff, but nothing really we can eat that's cooked. I guess we could eat raw stuff like bananas and candy bars and canned peas we can eat raw. I thought we could cook those. Oh, I need a pot to cook them in. You see that? The red highlighted pot? So we need to find a pot to cook it in. There's water over here. Let's drink a little water, keep hydrated here. Drink this up. There is an interesting thing about this game. If you overeat, you have negative effects. If you're hungry, you have negative effects. So there's like a balance. This right now says I'm peckish, but if it says I'm hungry or starving, I start to receive negative effects. Same thing with when you're thirsty, you have negative effects, like you run slower, that sort of thing. You can't run as long. And then if you overeat, you have those effects as well. You get a negative buff, and you start your actual character. Let me zoom out here. See what I mean about the hair looking all janky? It's early access, but let's keep it in first person. You can't see how bad his hair is. But your character will actually like gain weight if you eat a bunch of junk food like candies and chips and stuff. So it's interesting that they added that. It's pretty cool. So I can't really do much with this stuff. This food is cooking. Let's scrap a few things. Let's search these coolers. A beer keg. Beer keg. Okay, yep. Lots. Oh, there's lots of beer in here, actually. We can drink the beer off the tap. We can get a little buzz going on here. Actually, we can get a lot of buzz, and our vision starts to blur, and as we walk, you see, I'm walking straight, but the character is, like, weaving side to side. Little buzz there, buddy. A little buzzed. Let's see, 85%. I'm going to cut that off because you can burn your food, and I don't want to accidentally burn the food while I'm running my yap. Let's check these cabinets for anything. Ketchup, a whisk. We're going to scrap a lot of those weapons. I use that term very loosely, like a spatula. I'm not... Oh, a large cooking pot. Nice, 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 nice. Let's drop that in here. Where'd it go? Large cooking pot. Did I not... Did I grab that? There it is. I'm blind. Now we can cook a lot more. Sweet. Let's grab that seared meat. Let's cook some... What do you think? Oatmeal? Oatmeal should be pretty healthy, right? Turn it on again. Let's cook the oatmeal. That only takes 45 seconds, so that won't even take long. Let's grab the seared andouille. Oh, that's sausage. Andouille sausage. Stuff is delicious, by the way. Let's eat that. So now we have a buff of 8 tasty meal up here. And it should give us a +1 weapon speed, +4... It makes us thirsty, but it gives us more weapon speed. And you get the negative effects when you're actually hungry. I'm actually probably going to cook all this stuff and then go to sleep, because it's like 8:30. Probably the time all this food is done cooking, it should be kind of late. Alright, I got all my food cooked, and while it was all cooking... I'm a little bit overweight right now, carrying all this stuff, but while it was all cooking, I scrapped all the chairs and stuff that I could in here. It is 2 a.m., so we need to get some sleep. I'm going to head... I know there's a bedroom back here, and we're going to sleep for the night. There's actually another kitchen upstairs, if we needed it, but actually there's a couple of rooms up here I've not looted. We should check the bathroom for medication. Sometimes you find some medicine in the cabinets and stuff. Nothing in here. We should probably take a shower before we go to sleep, or at least when we wake up. Let's see, is there any loot in here? Might be some stuff. I scrapped all those tables and chairs to get... Oh, book. You read those for entertainment. Scrapping all that stuff, I got a bunch of scrap, which we're going to need later when we start building crafting stations and crafting our items. There's the other kitchen. Might be some food in here. I'm a little bit overweight right now, actually, to be honest. Let me turn on my flashlight. My cell phone has a flashlight on it, but you have to be careful. You need to turn it off so you don't run the battery down. But there is a light in this hallway somewhere. I just have to find it first. Where is the light switch? I don't see it. There's like weird creaking and groaning going on. Ah, yes, this is... We need to loot that. This might have a gun in it. That could be useful. Come on. Oh, a suppressor. Oh, it's for a rifle. I don't have a rifle yet. Well, we'll hang on to that. We'll probably need it eventually when we get a rifle. Suppressors are really nice because obviously the sound attracts zombies, like I said, and a suppressor kind of limits it. Oh, there's a gun. Another 38 special, which we already have, but there's more ammo for it. They're both in really good condition, so I don't have to worry about the condition of either of those. So we got some spare ammo. There were some painkillers. Nice. All right. This is the bedroom. It's adequately lit. We can live with that. Shirts and scrap. Do I need any other clothing? Let's see. I could wear the hard hat. That's going to give me some protection on my head. I've got pants. I could use some gloves if I have any, but I don't have any yet. And I don't have any armor yet. You can get armor in the game. For now, I'm just going to go to sleep, and let's kind of set a spawn point. We're going to sleep for about, what, like 7 hours? I don't know, something like that. It should be daylight when we wake up. Oh, it's way past daylight. It's 11 a.m. All right. Let's hop in the shower real quick and start our day. I'm serious about the showering thing. The smell, and it gives you like a notification. It pops up on the screen. We're thirsty again since we slept, so let's drink some water. Drink a few sips of water out of the sink here. We're still okay on food. It says we're satiated, because I ate a couple of things while I was cooking it. So we're still good on that. We don't want to overeat and make our character a literal big back. A book, a magazine, some paper, scrap, candles. Those would be nice, but I need... You can build those, so we're going to hold off on looting those. What's in here? Washing machine. Like I said, you got to wash your clothes. So let's see if we had... Well, we don't really need to worry about that. We just started. Our clothes aren't dirty yet. And we haven't really been in a lot of fights with the zombies. You kind of get covered in blood and stuff. And I don't think there's anything back here, is there? No, this is just the fuse box, I think. Let's double check. Yep, just the fuse box for this building. So there is electrical wiring in the game. You can wire up stuff, like you can craft your own refrigerator and things like that, and then wire it into the fuse panel. And eventually, like I said, when the power goes out, I think default is 30 days the power goes out. No keys in this ignition. I was thinking about it while I was cooking food. I would actually like to have a vehicle with storage in the back, so I could drop... Oh, a gym bag. That's even better than a backpack. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Let's equip that versus the backpack. Take that off and put the gym bag on. It carries 75 pounds, where the backpack only adds 50 extra pounds. There's a couple other ones that are even better. But this thing you cannot put any storage in, like you can get in the back. And I think you can craft a storage box and place it in here. Let's see. Do I have the materials to do that? That would actually be an interesting thing to try. I need a hammer, so I can't craft it yet. But you can place storage boxes back here and then store your stuff in that, but I don't have a hammer, so I can't do that. Any other cars around? Like I said, I would like to have something that could carry some of my loot around in. It's trash. And the box truck would be nice if we had the ability to put storage containers in, but this thing can carry a lot of weight, right? Like 1,000 pounds we could just put in the back of that van. So we'll have to keep an eye out for possibly a secondary vehicle. But for now, we're going to hit the road, and we're just going to kind of travel... Let me pull up my map. We're going to travel north. I've explored all this area pretty thoroughly. Like, I'm familiar with this area, but I'm not very familiar with the northern areas that much. So we're going to explore north. It'll be new to me and you. I'm just trying to plot around. What is that? What is that? I'm not going to tell you what it looks like. You can figure that out for yourself, but we're gonna head north. I'm just kind of trying to plot a route here. I'm thinking either this road or this road north, and I think I'm gonna try this road. Let's go this way and then turn north and see what's out in that direction. Starting off here. Now, we can run over zombies, and it is hilarious to do so, to watch their bodies fly. But it damages our vehicle, and since this is our only vehicle, I kind of want to keep it in good condition for now until we can find something better. There is that car dealership. It is super tempting to stop there and see, but we're not going to right now. I am going to check a couple of buildings around here. I think this was the store I was talking about that has the bow and arrows in it. Let's check it out and see. Because another weapon would not hurt. Yep, archery and bait. This is the store. Alright. So we get fishing line. Let's grab a couple of those. A couple of fishing hooks. Camping grill. Don't need that. A bow. There we go. A bow. We'll grab it. Any arrows? Fishing pole. Yes, I'll take that. A fishing book. Oh, farming book. Farming. I can't read. Farming book. Agility book. Now, these are like skill books. I think they give you a buff to the thing, to the particular skill for a set amount of time. I think it's 30 minutes. I'm not going to scroll through all these to try and find it. But yeah, they give you a temporary skill buff to your XP for like 30 minutes. So you would want to read that before you do something. Because in this game, You learn by doing. Oh, there we go. Weapon case, pick lock. So you see why I said lock picking was so valuable in this game? I think it's probably the most valuable. Oh, there's a new gun. Lone Star Viper. Like a 357 Magnum. Yep, 357 mag. All right, that's a very powerful handgun. I don't need a second bow. One should be fine. They don't wear out very fast. They do pretty good damage if you hit. We just need arrows. There we go. And let's go ahead and put those two in my hotbar. Let's see, the bow, add to my hotbar, and let's put that Viper on my hotbar. And the bow, we have 19 arrows. The problem with the bow is it doesn't show your arrow. I know this game is early access, and I'm probably going to say that a lot, but that's kind of a thing. Like, you should show the arrow for the bow. It's kind of a letdown, in my opinion. So it makes them kind of hard to aim, but if you hit, they one-shot most zombies, especially if you hit them in the head. Actually, a lot of weapons will one-shot a zombie if you hit him in the head. The game has a pretty generous head damage multiplier, at least on the default setting. I'm sure it's probably more difficult if you turn the difficulty up. A lighter, nice. We'll need that. Let's see, does this vehicle have a key? No key in the ignition. Okay. Well, that would have been nice. At least it would have had some storage in this. 300 pounds. I mean, I can tell my character is moving slower right now because I'm carrying so much weight. Oh, the alarm is going off. I didn't even notice that. There's no volume for that for some reason. I wonder if we've been attracting zombies this whole time. Maybe it's a silent alarm. That's a thing. Oh, well, it doesn't look like it. We don't have a horde of zombies out here. But there are vending machines, so we could buy a soda out of the soda machine with cash. It's kind of amazing that they added this. I think that's a really neat feature. Insert money to purchase this. So we pop in money, a soda can pops out. I don't know. I'm easily impressed. But I think that's pretty cool for a game. Not many games do that. That's probably a good place to loot. Those warehouses back there might have some stuff. There's a van across the street. I really need to put some storage up. My agility just gained a level. There's a few vehicles there. We got a lot of options. And see, this is one of the reasons I kind of didn't want to stay in this area. There's not a lot of zombies around here. I've read that there are more zombies up north. There's not as many down here. Oh, that vehicle's been in a crash. Bro, that thing is wrecked. No key in the ignition. Okay. Does this have storage? I'm not going to worry about it if it doesn't have storage. No. I bet it doesn't. Oh, it's got shelves. That's cool. Oh, it does have storage. 1,200 pounds. Are you kidding me? A soil bag. That'd be useful for when we start our crops. Does this have a key? 1,200 pounds is a lot. Tell me it has a key. No key. Who knows? We might be able to search around and find a key. So, we got friends. Hang on. Hang on. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. I'm trying to loot this crate over here, if you don't mind. Open that up. Oh, yeah. There's lots of loot in here. A screwdriver. Okay, we need that. Combination pliers. Yep, we need that. Scrap. Uh-huh. We're gonna need that. We don't need it yet, but we're gonna need that. Iron scrap. You bet. You bet. Let's grab it. What else? Oh, yep. More crates. Locking pliers. More pliers. Okay, 2 of those. I could probably scrap 1. Like, I'm getting really heavy here, so I should probably, like, start scrapping some of my duplicate items. Like, I don't need 2 crosscut saws or 2 combination pliers. I only need 1 for now. Oh, I need a tool to scrap that. I don't have the right tool. I need a hammer. I really need to find a hammer. Scissors. I can cut my hair. Okay, that's a thing. Oh, hey there. Oh, he's got body armor. Oh, can you see that zombie? Oh, he just hit his own friend. That's rude. He's got body armor. We should kill him and get his armor. Hey, I got a question, zombie. How do you like... Oh my gosh, it blew his head off. Bulletproof vest and a helmet. Nice. Boots, riot pants, riot shirt, and his ID card. Albert Ross, I'm sorry to have blown your head off, but I wanted that body armor. Oh, we're gonna attract zombies now. Who cares? That was worth it. I'm really disappointed, though, that I can't get into that truck with 1,200-pound weight capacity. That would be, like, game-changing right now. Without a base. Oh, crap. We got a runner. Die, zombie. Double tapped him to make sure he's dead. That did not have a key, right? No, it did not. Ugh. Well, this truck can hold some weight. Let's see if it's got a key. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the truck we got other than, you know, it can't hold a lot of weight. At least not yet. Later on, it will probably be amazing. But right now, I just need something to carry some weight because I am over-encumbered, moving slowly. What about this? This probably doesn't hold that much. There's no key in the ignition. Never mind. All right, moving on. Well, you could check a car over there. But for now, I probably just need to drop some stuff so I can move faster because this is terrible. Let's get in. And get in the driver's seat. Crank this up. Let's drive over here, see if one of these vehicles has a key, and we can park this thing and come back for it. It's not like it's going anywhere. You know, I am the only survivor of this apocalypse, so it's not like anybody's going to steal my car. Now, if you're playing multiplayer, that's a thing. You leave the keys in it, somebody can steal it. But, hey, this has got a key in it. It's got 66% fuel, and it runs, so it's got a decent battery at least. Oh, not really, though. It's got a lot of worn-out parts on it. Eesh. Okay, that's an option. That's an option. Let's do this, then. Let's shut it off so we're not making a lot of noise. Let's put some stuff in the back for now. Let's toss, like, this extra stuff in here. And the extra... Oh, you know what? We need to wear that armor. Riot helmet. Should I wear it over that? I guess I should. Let's see. Take that off. Put on the riot helmet. Let's see. All right. Wear it. All right. Oh, I did that backwards. Wear it, and then wear this. I thought I could just drag it. There we go. All right. It's working. And let's put, like... You know what I should do? I should start locking my equipment that I don't want to drop. Like the clothes that I'm wearing, the t-shirt, the jeans, the body armor. And then I can just hit... drop all, and it will dump it all into the container. Everything that I don't have locked in that bar, it will just jump into the container that I'm looking at. So let's lock all these guys into my hot bar. I can dump all this food for now. That'll save me a bunch of weight. I was carrying a lot of food, like a lot of food. No keys in there. Let's just quickly search them all. Oh, none of these cars are locked either. Nice. Makes it much quicker than trying to pick all the locks. Although I have to admit, when your lock-picking skill starts out at like 40 like I did, lock-picking is kind of easy. I know it's a little harder if you start off with your lock-picking at 0, but it's still not... Oh, we gained a level up in it. Nice. It's still not that hard in this game. I think they could tweak that a bit, make it slightly more difficult, but so far I haven't even broke a single lockpick, you know. No keys in any of these things? Are you kidding me? Did I check them all? Did I check them all? I feel like I checked them all. Yeah, all these. I checked that one. Did I check this ugly truck right here? Is this thing pink or is it rusted? I think that's... I don't know. I think it's pink. We checked that. Let's check the cop car. Ambulance. Oh, it's locked. You know, we should search the trunks of some of these, too. We might find loot, especially the cop cars. We might find something in that. No key. No key in the glove box. No luck. Any guns in the back? A picture frame. Okay, I can scrap that. Nope, no key in the ambulance. Glove box has... Hey, a hammer! Nice! Very nice. Now we can scrap a lot more stuff. We could hotwire these. There is an option. Like I said, it's a very low chance of success until you level up your electrical skill. It says 5% right now for me. And you have a chance of getting electrocuted if you're not wearing gloves. I think it's like a guaranteed thing to get electrocuted. Watering can, we can use that later. So I don't want to get electrocuted. And I have a very low chance. These would be useful later, limestone bricks, but I can't use them right now. So none of these cars, no luck on any of these. Okay, well, we just have to keep moving on. This this truck is kind of junk, but it ran. It's got fuel. I guess if it breaks down, we can always come back for the box truck and be able to make... Oh, you know what? Actually, I just thought of that. We can make a storage box in the back. Let's enter this and build a storage box in the back of this and see if this works. I just want to test it out, put a few things in here. I can build a couple of them. If it works, I can build more. All right, let's put some stuff I don't really care about, like these little folders and markers and stuff like that. We can put all this in here. All I'm going to do with this stuff is scrap it anyways. So if it works, that's great. If it doesn't, we can come back and get this truck later. I need to grab all my stuff out of the back, because if that works, that's going to be amazing. Grab all that. That's everything out of here, right? Yes. Oh, there's jets flying over. I just barely saw them. The jets fly over randomly. I don't know how often or whatever, if they do airdrops, but there are jets that fly over. Let's continue on our journey. It's 3:30. Gosh, we're getting a late start on the day. We are burning daylight. Let's get going. Just got to find something up north with a little more zombies, a little more challenge. Let's check our map. Where are we going? Are we going the right way? No. I need to turn this way and then go up that road, or I could go that way. Actually, we're closer to this road. Let's just turn left and then right and go up that road towards, well, north, obviously, but hopefully towards a more difficult area. There just aren't enough zombies in that. Now, there are hordes. I guess I should mention there are hordes of zombies in this game. I just saw a deer. Probably should have stopped and killed that with my bow, but there are hordes in this game that you can trigger if you make too much noise. It's kind of random, but there are things that can trigger them, like making too much noise, or having a lot of smell, having a lot of light. A lot of things like that can trigger hordes. There's a farm, it looks like, a lot of cornfield. There's smoke off in the distance. I don't know what that's about. Oh, there's a rabbit. Hey, little bunny. Run, little fella, run. But yeah, there are hordes that will pop up, and they are challenging. But right now, I just kind of wanted to get out of that starting zone because it feels just a little too easy. I kind of want to go to this road over here and see what's up with it, but I ultimately want to go north. So I'm going to head north and see if there's anything worth exploring or looting or finding up here. Wait, that's a pig. That's a pig at the farm. Okay, that's a thing. There are pigs. I wonder if you could, like, tame animals then? Huh. I haven't seen a pig before, but alright. We need to keep heading north, but the road ends, so let's turn right, and that should allow us to continue north on our journey to find a new home, a little permanent place. Something kind of big, spacious would be nice. Don't want it to be too cramped. A little mobile home, no, I don't think so. That's like a big farm over there, wow. That might actually be an option if it has a house. I mean, you can't sleep in a barn for crying out loud. You'll freeze, but that's a decent house. I think I'm going to continue further north, though. I think we're still in the southern zone because I'm really not seeing many zombies around here. Let's keep heading north and see what we can find. Oh, I found a wild pig, a boar. I just hit it. I just hit it with my truck. Raw hard leather. Okay. That's a thing. What did it say? Hang on, pull that back up. Raw hard leather. A chunk of raw leather gathered from skinning an animal, unusable in this state, needs to be dried. That's right. There is somewhere in here... there it is, drying rack. So we can dry hides for, I guess, to make leather or other goods out of it. Hides, pelts, maybe, furs. I don't know. Oh, there's a big radio tower up there. May climb that, see if we can get a good vantage point. I think you can climb those. And get a good vantage point and see what's around the area. But so far, nothing other than that pig. I haven't actually gone that far. I'm just driving north, seeing what's out here. Nice countryside, though. I'm hoping to run into a big city, maybe. Or a bigger city, because that other town is pretty small, like I said, and there's not many zombies. Oh, there's a stop sign. Where are we? See, this looks like a more populated area. It looks like a bigger, like, town with various streets. This possibly could be over here. Of course, that's where we started at. Redford, I've been there. It's a small little town. I don't know. This lake would be nice. We could fish if we found a spot on the lake. Okay, I'm going to keep going north and still not running into any zombies. There's actually, now that I think about it, there's no towns or anything up here. This might be interesting right here. I'm going to check this out and keep heading north, though, and see if we can find anything. All right, these should be lake houses here, because there's the lake. Let me show you where I'm at here on the map. We're coming up on this edge of the Chazy Lake, and actually, this house right here, first house we pull up to, looks kind of nice, if I'm being honest. It's a big house. It's got a double garage. Oh, got a runner. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. I'm just checking out the property. Do you mind? I hear another zombie. Where is he at? There he is. Hello, sir. How are you today? I just wanted to talk to you about your car's extended warranty. Oh, another thing I just thought of. If we're planning on staying here, I don't know if we are yet, we do need to destroy the bodies, because a bunch of bodies start creating smell, and that could attract a horde, and that's not what we want at our house. Also, the blood on the ground, you need to clean that up as well. I don't have anything to do that with. There may be something in the back of my truck, but I hear another zombie. Is it inside the garage? Oh, it's inside the garage. Hello, how are you? Uh-oh, oh, we got a runner. We got a runner. She's mad. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am, I'm gonna have to ask you to settle down. Blood on the ground. Hello? Sir? 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 Please stop that. Please stop. I haven't even moved in yet. You guys are beating the place down. Yeah, this might be nice. Look at the view. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I could live here. I could live here. It's a nice view. Oh, there's a pier. There's a little pier, a little dock. We could go down there and go fishing. More zombies. If it wasn't infested with zombies, this place would be great. Actually, what am I talking about? I wanted some more zombies. I asked for it, now I'm getting it. This could be a pretty cool spot. It's got, like I said, a 2-car garage, so we could park our car in here. I don't know if the truck would fit. It's kind of tall. That box truck probably will not fit in here. No, I don't think so. Probably end up crashing. This is a nice looking truck, though. Look at this thing. All clean and sleek looking. Can we drive it? No, it doesn't have keys. Oh, this would be a good one. Oh, a battery. We need that. Needle and thread. That's nice. The battery is for our phone, which I keep forgetting to turn off. To conserve the battery, now that we found one, I'm going to turn the battery off now that I've got a spare, right? That makes sense. Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm just here to inspect. Home inspector here. I'm here to check out the plumbing and electrical or one of those things at this new residence. Yeah, this place looks spacious. I think we might call it a night here because it's getting dark again. Yeah, the sun is setting, so it's probably 5:30, maybe 6 o'clock. I wasn't paying attention to the clock. My strength just leveled up to level 30. So when you're encumbered and you're walking around, you actually level your strength. When you run, you level your agility. When you actually use melee weapons, you level your strength. Cooking levels your cooking. You know, naturally, this is a game that you level by doing. It's got a kitchen. Good. I can drop off all of this food that is weighing me down. I'm just going to throw it all in there for now. I'll sort it all out later. As long as there's a bedroom upstairs I can sleep in, this is probably my home for the night. No bed in here. Oh, look at that. Little statues. Baseball. Some art on the walls. This is a nice room. but no bed. I don't know why you would want a bedroom with no bed in it. A bathroom. All right, cool. Yep. How about a bed? How about a bed? There's a bed. All right, one bedroom. One bed in this whole big house. They got more bathrooms than they do bedrooms. I kind of... So they got a bedroom and an office. And then two bathrooms up here. One bed. Does this go to the garage, or is this... Oh, this is just an empty room. Okay, what's back here? Ooh, a basement. Ooh. Oh, this could be nice. This could be nice, guys. Oh, it's got a washing machine and a dryer. Oh, this could be a nice place. Oh, we might stay here longer than one night. If I don't find anything better, this is definitely an option. We should consider this. We should consider this. Let me know what you guys think down below. We should stay here, go somewhere else, look for something better. I don't know that we're going to find anything, quote-unquote, better than this. This is pretty good. Let me go ahead and lower all the blinds, maybe turn some lights off so we don't get a horde coming in on us at night. Blinds. We can loot this place. And spend the night here, and possibly... Oh, let's get rid of that curtain so that I can find the blinds. And possibly make this a home. I mean, it's got one bed. I don't really care. All I need is one. It's not like I'm going to have any guests over. The only guests coming by are the unwanted ones. Zombies. All right. Oh, it's got a TV too? Like, what more do we need? So there are discs you can find. I have found one in the game so far. Not in this playthrough, but in my other playthrough, I found a disc. And it's a movie. It's Night of the Living Dead. It is not copyrighted, so I'm allowed to show it on the channel if I do find it. I can pop it into the like DVD player on the... and the disc player, the DVD player on this TV, and turn it on and play it when I go to bed, and we can watch a movie. Oh, nice! Shotgun rounds! Oh, if I find a shotgun, are you kidding me? Oh, man, there are no... Tell me there's a gun in this desk. A flashlight? Well, that's really useful, actually. That's really useful, because when your phone is off or your battery is dead in your phone, I need to lock that so I don't lose it. You've got a spare light with the flashlight, and it's actually a lot brighter than the cell phone light is. But yeah, this is a decent place. We could call this a home. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna live here at least for tonight. We got a fireplace to stay warm, cook a little bit in. We got a garage. We got a basement. It's got most everything you could want: a washer, dryer, a bed, a kitchen. It's not a bad place. We could do worse. But I think that's going to wrap up this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, thank you for tuning in. If you want to subscribe, you want to see more, please subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.